Oh man, so Phantom is down 6.5% as Bitcoin got rejected from 44,500. It's now fighting for the 43,000. It's just lost that. It's at about 42,800. But in this video, I'm going to share with you what the Chief Marketing Officer, yes, the CMO of Phantom, has just said on an interview 3 hours ago, which you'll find promising. I'm also going to share with you a really interesting stat I've seen on the chart relating to Phantom and the potential move we could have to the upside on our hands. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end if you appreciate this type of content. As always, on a daily basis, giving you the updates on the research I'm doing from a fundamental perspective, from a technical perspective, allowing you to get that blend. Make sure you're hitting up the like button. Make sure you're subscribing, guys. Don't forget to check out NordVPN. Links in the description. Coupon code OHMAN. Get yourself set up on a VPN, guys. They've been kind enough to offer all of our community 70% off of a 2-year plan. That's 25 months because they give you 1 month for free for about $50-$60, guys. You cannot go wrong. To stay safe in crypto, make sure you're anonymous, make sure you're surfing the web without all of that data available for people to search your location, search your IP address. Just make sure you take care of that, all right, guys? Links in the description. Now, what is going on? Let's start off, lot to cover off today, guys. Let's start off with the Bitcoin chart. And what we can see here with Bitcoin is we got rejected here at 45,500. We know that was a critical level. If you not watch my specific Bitcoin video from earlier on today, make sure you go check that out. But in essence, this 45,500 mark was an important level, and we've got sent back down now. We've also fallen below our 44.5 level as well. If we head over to the 4-hourly, we'll see a little bit clearer here. Having initially broke through this level here, which you could see, and then this level up here, we've now fallen back below both of them. But this is not a point to panic, guys. This is not a time to panic. We have reversed the trend. We did create the higher high beyond these. Now we just need to create a higher low, okay? So as long as we retrace here using our EMA ribbon, even if we need to fall down to 41,659, I'm not worried here. This is a good movement off the bottom here, and this could now finally be the start of our new bull run, given the shortening, more regular crypto winters we are receiving. Again, go watch that video, guys, where I do explain my take on whether we're going to still see these prolonged bear markets, or is now the dynamics of this new age of crypto changed slightly. So go check out that video. But here, as you can see, this has led Phantom to fall to the downside. And we can see here Phantom down 6.5%. Again, not particularly worried here. You can see on the 4-hourly chart, we're coming down to retrace a little bit. Our EMA ribbon might not act as too much support, because if Bitcoin wants to retrace a little bit more down to 41.5, then again, Phantom's going to come back to its confident spot, which tends to be around the 208 level. Okay, so don't be surprised if it comes back here, calls off while Bitcoin figures itself out before then heading to the upside. Remember, Phantom is just going to move when Bitcoin gets moving. So as Bitcoin starts to make more and more moves, you'll see Phantom running at a multiple of that rate with time. But right now, the market is still panicking. So people have cash on the sidelines, right? The cash will move into Bitcoin. And then that same cash, once Bitcoin's done its thing, will start to spread out into altcoins, okay? That's how it works. That's how these people, institutions will work, okay? So it's important we keep an eye on that in the market. Now, interestingly, guys, we've had the CMO of Phantom, who's Simone Pomposi. He was on an interview, guys. Go head over to my, if you head over to my Twitter profile, you'll see I've posted, if you click on tweet and replies, go and like and retweet this tweet, guys. Great interview with DeFi World. It'd be great to get you on the show, okay? So it'd be great if we can get the CMO of Phantom Foundation on our channel. It'd be great to collude, curate some questions from you guys and put it to Simone, because I really think we've got one of the biggest Phantom communities here on YouTube of dedicated people focused on Phantom, holding Phantom, wanting to learn more about Phantom. And if you can go hit that like button, hit that retweet button, hopefully we can get him to jump on the show. Definitely got some core questions which I want to cover off with him. And in essence, he covered off quite a lot of interesting points. And the first of which, I mean, if we just kind of tick off a few points he's covered off, we know that Phantom Virtual Machine is coming. He's saying at the end of 2022, but it might be a bit longer. But that is a big step to see the Phantom Virtual Machine. We also know Phantom name servers are coming. If any of you don't know what the Ethereum name server is, that is what allows you to have those .eth addresses, right? So you don't have to, if you want to send money to someone, you don't have to remember their long address. If they connect it to a domain name like Ijaz.eth, then you can send somebody, tokens from to Ijaz.phantom if I bought that domain, okay? So really big, interesting play there. He spoke about interoperability and how he wants to see more projects being built around interoperability. He spoke about Spooky Swap and how they're one of the best dexes in the world, which we can see from DeFi Llama and looking at the total value locked and just using it. If you just use Spooky Swap compared to Uniswap or PancakeSwap, you really see it's an amazing UX, an amazing platform which they've built. Another interesting topic he spoke about was about how they incentivize Dab developers. If any of you guys were watching my videos for quite a while, you will remember that we were talking about how the battle of layer one solutions is all going to be about who incentivizes the best Dab developers to their network. Because let's assume now these new age of layer one solutions, everyone's figured out, the blockchain trilemma. They've all got a secure, scalable, decentralized solution. Now what, right? So now you need to incentivize developers. And that's what Simone spoke about very well there, in that they set up an incentive program which, based on your TVL, now this finally makes sense, based on your TVL, you can unlock rewards. So there's 4 categories, which he noted. And if you hit those certain parameters in your TVL, then what you get is you get 500k as the lowest category of Phantom in a year as rewards, 900k in the second box, you get 2.5 million Phantom in the third category, all the way up to the last category, which gives you 6 million Phantom in yearly rewards. So that is why we can see, if we head over to DeFi Llama, we're getting massive, attention behind Phantom. And that is why we've seen that Phantom has really been climbing the ranks in DeFi. This is because there's a lot of incentive mechanisms in place to help people create total value locked, which is very interesting and also explains why the market just hasn't been able to keep up in terms of value. It's just seen such a crazy rise that the market hasn't quite understood how much value is locked in the system. So really great work they've done in terms of a DeFi aspect, but interestingly, they do pick up on the other qualm, which we've spoken about as well, is Phantom really needs to get started on other use cases, NFTs, more interesting projects, more unique projects, more gaming, right? If we can start filling all those out, then it becomes a really good all-round layer one solution. And it's good to know that he's aware of it. And he even took that away in the interview as well. The other interesting thing that Simone spoke about was how, why they're so underestimated. And we know we talk about that in this community a lot. Phantom is one of those undervalued coins. And me personally, I like it. It gives us time to accumulate. I don't want the world behind this because they'll pump the price up and then you just never be able to touch it. It'll always be overvalued, right? So this gives us a great time to accumulate. But interestingly, he spoke about how Phantom was obviously launched in the mid of 2018 during a crypto bear market, and a lot of people who were involved in the initial ICO got burnt quite badly, including a lot of the VCs. So his premise was that a lot of the VCs, a lot of people who were involved early became very disenchanted with Phantom, and probably that is why a lot of them haven't really come back to singing Phantom's praises or trying to be interested in the project, which is very interesting. But obviously, interestingly, because of that, they've not had huge VC backing like the likes of Solana, right? We've seen that with Solana. We know various other projects have huge VC backing, and Phantom's had to do it the hard way. They've done it themselves, they've done it the long way, and they've done it through building their community. And that is why you can see their community, whether it's on our channel, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's other places, the Phantom community is really strong. So definitely an interesting point to note there. Okay, so that's one thing. That's what we wanted to note there from a technical perspective. It'd be really good to get Simone on the show. So don't forget to like and retweet this tweet, guys. It'd be really good to kind of get the attention here, to get his attention, jump on the show. That would be really awesome. What else are we seeing here on Phantom? Well, we know that the ecosystem's had a really crazy month. And this is shout out to Phantom Daily, who produces via CoinMarketCap. But you can just see the projects. So I'm not going to go through every project here, but you can just see 2Share up 3,700%, Brush 200%, Power almost 3,000%. You've got Scream up 22%, which is already a big project in itself. Spirit Swap down 9%. And the very few which are red, the rest are just had amazing growth. And you just see the number of projects just shows you that things are getting built on Phantom. And when you see things are getting built, that is what's important. Okay, so definitely looking good there. Let's head over to the Fear and Greed Index, and we can see the Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 48, which is showing now that we're no longer in a fear market. And understandably, right? A lot of people are now speaking about us heading into the next bull market, right? Heading back to 69,000 and heading beyond. I would treat this with a word of caution, guys. Anytime everybody's super excited that we're going to run back up, just be ready for a few more retracement, guys. Remember, a lot of money's waiting on the sidelines. They're going to be coming into our favorite coins, including Bitcoin. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of long positions. I mean, let's show you this here, in fact. you're going to get a bunch of long positions coming in, including leverage positions, because right now the mentality is, oh, Bitcoin's going to get to 69,000. And you can see here, guys, look at today. More longs were liquidated than shorts. So we still have a bunch of bull traps going on where the market can easily fake us to the downside, liquidate all these longs, and that could lead to this cascading effect. And that's one of the reasons why we've seen Bitcoin fall so harshly from 44.5 all the way down to 43. That's a big retracement, a big 3-4% down today, taking away some of our hard work over the last couple of days, because a lot of people are leveraging. This is why I really hate leverage in the system, and it's always going to mean that crypto has a lot of false starts. But generally, I believe we're on a trend on the way back up, but just do expect retracements and pullbacks on the way. It's not going to be that easy to build straight back up to 69,000. There'll be work needed on the way. But overall, things are looking really good here on Phantom. And one thing I want to share with you guys, and thank you for staying tuned till the very end, is this. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart. And let me head over to the daily chart. You're going to love this. And let's go back to the previous fall. Okay, now you can see here, this was 19th of July let's pick 20th July here, right at the bottom. Okay, and then from there, we had Bitcoin go from 29,000 all the way to its highs of 69,000. Let's take a look at what Phantom did the last time Bitcoin was at a low. So let's head over to that same time, which was 19th of July. Okay, right, where are we? Right there. Okay, so on this day, Phantom opened up at 19 cents, guys. 19 cents. Okay, so let me just let's just take this off and let's get our measurement tool. And let's take this measured move all the way to the all-time high. You saw 1,642% move on Phantom. So guys, can we expect to see that same explosive move now that Bitcoin has come off of its bottom as well? That's the last move we saw. You'll remember, if you were following this channel, that was from the cup and handle pattern we formed when Phantom was on 19 cents, guys. Feels like a long time ago. And guess what? It's going to feel like another long time ago again when Phantom breaks through $10 and we no longer see Phantom in single digits. So again, this is a project which is super undervalued as far as I'm concerned. I continue to buy the dip and the pullbacks. Anytime it's close to this 200 moving average, like we're seeing now, is a good time for me to accumulate, and I continue to accumulate until it's in the portion of my portfolio that I'm happy with. I'm not going to be chasing the green. So you guys will see as we start to head back to all-time highs, as Bitcoin recovers, you will see me pulling off the gas. I won't be accumulating anymore. This is where you want to be accumulating, in these positions on retracements. That is where wealth is built. You don't buy wealth, you don't get wealth from here, you don't get it from here, you don't get it from here. And all those people, the 20-odd% who are still losing money on Phantom right now, if you've not seen my tweet from yesterday, go check that out. But there's about 20% of people who have ever bought Phantom right now are in the red. Those are the ones who have bought here, all in the highs, all chasing green candles. Anybody who bought smartly on a retracement is doing fine, at least break even, if not up. So that should give you confidence in the project. So always be careful. Anytime you see, people saying, oh, Phantom's not moving, just ignore it. Chances are those were people who chased the green candles. They didn't take advantage of the dips. They didn't dollar cost average. They chased the pumps when everybody told them not to. And then obviously they're 30, 40, 50% down now and they're feeling it, okay? As always, guys, if you appreciate this blend between technical and fundamental analysis daily, keeping you guys updated, all I commit to do, guys, is sharing my content with you. This is the research I'm doing for my own portfolio, and I'm just committing to putting this out for you guys. And if you find it useful, then do smash up the like button and subscribe. Share it with any friends or family who are interested in crypto, because as we know, new crypto traders are born every single day. So make sure you head into the pinned comment below. That'll be the link to our free public Discord server. It's free. Head into there, meet like-minded people, talk with the community, ask me questions, tag me with questions, and get involved, because you've got to start learning about crypto. It's a long journey. You don't just learn this overnight. You've got to see some bull runs and bear runs as well, right? This is what happens. You see these winters. And for those of you who have survived and you didn't panic sell and you held your coins and you took the opportunity to dollar cost average, you did your research, a big congratulations to you. You've just built some experience. You've got wisdom. You've got knowledge that no YouTube video can teach you. You had to be there. You had to be there waking up, watching these videos, doing your research through that market, through that 30, 40 odd days. And then you see the time. And now you're going to be full confident. You're going to know what you're doing when we're heading to the upside. And you've got that experience. You've seen the movie play out in your head. And you're going to be prepared going forward. As always, guys, smash up the likes and subscribe. Can we get 150 likes on this video, guys? We need more likes. We need more subscribers to push this content out to more people. So please do that. As always, check out NordVPN. They've been kind enough to offer 70% off. Link in the description. If you haven't got a VPN, guys, you're playing it risky. Get yourself set up on a VPN. Seriously, it takes a couple of minutes, couple of bucks a month, and you've got the peace of mind and the security. It's not worth messing around with when you've got so much money invested in crypto. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.